Well, it's Friday, so you know what it is, what it do, what it is. I am the Grizz, and welcome back to Yesterday Today. And, well, we finally got an update on God of War, and we got that full E3 release schedule, and there's been some potential E3 leaks, so let's get right into it. Okay, so just since last year, we heard about God of War Ragnarok, and we all got really excited, but there's been a lot of speculation of the game probably not dropping in 2021. Given the fact that we don't even know when Horizon drops, I'm definitely... I understand why God of War is pushed out of 2021, and that's fine, no problem. And they were talking about how it's still cross-generation, but we just gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. So Santa Monica Studios took to Twitter just the other day and said, since the release of the next God of War teaser last year, we've been humbled by the amount of love our community has shown us. We're incredibly grateful to see so many people excited to experience the next chapter of Kratos and Atreus' journey. We remain focused on delivering a top quality game while maintaining the safety and well-being of our team, creative partners, and families. With this in mind, we've made the decision to shift our release window to 2022. Thank you all for your continued support. We've got some exciting things in the works that we can't wait to show you. Santa Monica Studios. Now, this is definitely understandable as the pandemic still is kicking the gaming industry's butt, but it's all good. And we're actually going to talk a little bit more about that as far as it impacting the release of something. But hey, this is unfortunate, but not unfortunate. I really want them to take their time because the first God of War was just stellar. One of the best games I've ever played. And if we getting something better than that, well, yeah, go ahead, Santa Monica Studios, take your time. All right, so I want to discuss some 2K leaks that hit Reddit. Yes, 2K games, right? So it's some potential leaks. They say take this with a grain of salt, but we've been heard that most of it is actually true. On some news outlets, it says it's actually true. So let's go with this because E3 is almost upon us, and these leaks are E3 leaks. So NBA 2K22, Dirk Nowitzki will be the cover athlete, or he might be on a Legendary Edition. Now, here's a game that I'm very interested in, Wonderlands. I guess I'm very interested because I like Borderlands, right? Wonderlands is a Borderlands spinoff, and it says codename Daffodil. It's a Borderlands spinoff title featuring Tiny Tina. The final game could also be Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, as this is the name that Gearbox already trademarked. Seems to be the same style as all other Borderlands games with multi-class heroes to play as, but it's a spinoff. Cool. I mean, who wouldn't want more Borderlands? And for Axis, they have a new game that's codenamed Coda. It's a new turn-based action game using Marvel property. Now, this is basically an XCOM style game, right? And codenamed Vault. New action game seems to be in really early development. The logo looks similar to the Fallout logo. No final name yet. Source described it as Cthulhu meets Saints Row. I'm really interested in seeing what that is. But 2K, as always, they're doing their thing. But I'm really hoping that we're going to hear something about the fresh Bioshock. Now, is it going to be exclusive to the PS5 or any other systems? Well, we're just going to have to wait till E3 to find out. All right, so I had the PSVR maybe about a year and a half ago, and I enjoyed what I could. But you see, I'm not a fan of this huge, the cord setup, the multi-cord setup, which is why I'm really excited for the PS5 VR. But just yesterday on Twitter, PlayStation released just the announcement of 7 new VR titles. And do they all look like trash? No, they don't. I would really like to do this, but as I gave my PSVR over to my cousin Rich, well, I won't be playing PSVR anytime soon. But once these games come out and the PS5 VR comes out, well, I definitely will be on it, and I will just tell you just a small bit about some of these games, right? So this is officially from the PlayStation blog. So you've played Sniper Elite, right? Well, here's a VR version, and that comes out July 8th. And then there's a PSVR adventure called The Wanderer, which seems to be like a walking simulator, but in VR, I don't think you're actually doing the walking. You get what I mean, right? And then you have a first-person shooter, but it's like you're skiing, and it's really, really interesting, and that is called Fract. And then you have After the Fall, made by the same people that made Arizona Sunshine, that VR zombie game. That is a co-op zombie game, a survival game. And then, of course, you have Wind and Leaves, another walking simulator. And then you have Puzzle Bobble. Of course, you know what Puzzle Bobble is, except you got the blicky and you're shooting the stuff in VR and trying to alter it and everything like that. But then here's something I got really excited about. I love ninjas, I love samurai, and I love swords and action, right? So they made a PSVR game called Arashi Castle of Sin. These games actually look very, very good, and I'm going to have to wait down in line, but by the time they pick them up, this is the caveat though, by the time I pick them up on the PS5, well, they would likely be on sale or maybe on PS Plus. Alright, so let's talk Horizon Zero Dawn really quickly. So we recently saw the state of play where we got a chance to see the whole gameplay reveal and got a super hype, right? But we did not get a release date. Well, Game Informer got a chance to sit down with the game director, and I'll just please bear with me because I don't think I'll be able to pronounce this name, but I will definitely give it a try. I'm just going to say Matthias Dejon, and he basically told us exactly why he didn't put the release date. He said, "The development is on track," Dejon tells the Game Informer. "The thing is, these are just strange times that we're all in, and we have never finalized and shipped the game under these kinds of circumstances. So we are constantly calculating our schedules and looking at, okay, are we? And are there any unforeseen things that might happen? We just want to be super confident when we announce the release date that we're actually going to hit it. So we just need a little bit more time, and then we can come back with a final release date." Now, maybe the pandemic is probably delaying it, but I don't fully buy it because I feel like this game is mostly done, but they're waiting on other consoles. They're probably waiting on the Switch Pro to see if Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out this fall. They're probably trying to wait on Xbox to see when Halo is coming out this year. This is the old wait. It's an old school wait thing. So I'm really excited to see this, and I know we're going to be playing it this year. This is going to be a lot of crazy games this fall, plus possibly a whole new console. I don't even have an Xbox yet, and I'm talking about getting a Switch Pro. Man, we got to just, this is a really rough year. Got to try to stay focused. So I'm really excited to hear more about Horizon Zero Dawn, and I can't wait to play it this fall. And our last bit of news, let's go over that E3 schedule. See, this week we got the official full E3 schedule, and it's crazy because PlayStation won't be there. But do they even need to be there? We'll talk about that at another day. But let's start off with June 12th. The pre-show starts at 1 p.m. and then that day you will get Ubisoft, Gearbox, and Devious Eye. On June 13th, the pre-show starts at 11:45. Then you'll get Microsoft and Bethesda. That's probably one of the biggest ones that everybody is looking forward to, simply because the Microsoft-Bethesda partnership has definitely come to a full close. I think maybe March, February-ish. And so we want to see what they're working on. Are we going to hear about Deathloop coming to Xbox Series X next year or whatever? I'm really curious about it. Then we're also going to get Square Enix, the PC gaming show, and I'm probably going to watch that. I game on PC now. And the Future Games show, the Warner Bros. Games, and Back 4 Blood. We're probably mainly going to see Back 4 Blood. And who doesn't want to see Back 4 Blood? Back 4 Blood has a lot of hype behind it, because if you love Left 4 Dead, you are very happy to see Back 4 Blood. And then you have 24 Entertainment. And then on June 14th, the pre-show starts at 11 a.m. Take-Two, Mythical Games, Freedom Games, Razer, Capcom, Verizon, very interesting there, and Television and VENN. June 15th, we have another show at 11 a.m. You have Nintendo. We are getting a 40-minute Nintendo Direct and Treehouse throughout the rest of the day. Bandai Namco, Eureka Games, and GameSpot. I'm mad excited. Then even on the last day, at the end of E3, there will be an award show. So this is the first all-digital event, and then they will also have a fan access and everything like that. All you got to do is go to e3expo.com, and you will find out everything you need to know. But I am really excited, and I'm hoping, you know, this is the whole week, so I mean, I'm going for a reach here, but I'm hoping that some of the good stuff falls on one of those days that I'm working from home, as in New York, we are getting ready to open up soon, so we are staggering and getting prepared to open up, and I'm on a 3-day work week or a 2-day work week, and so when I do get a chance, I will be covering it and talking about it, but I hope you are as excited about E3 as I am. Alright, lads and laddies, that is a wrap for today. You might have been wondering why I've been rushing through this video. It's just, I am just a bit under the weather, but I definitely still wanted to bring you some of the biggest gaming news you may have missed from yesterday today. But that is a wrap for this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about everything we discuss here, whether you're excited about E3, some of those 2K leaks, and God of War being delayed into 2022, and even Horizon Zero Dawn's release date still not being the thing. Tell me what you think about all of this. But go ahead and hit this like button if you haven't already. If not, hit the dislike. It's all good. But if you're new here, hit that red subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you know when your boy is posting. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes I might post a bonus video. So, lads and laddies, thank you so much for watching, and this video is finito.